wonder whether that's something that, whether that inclusion of at least traces of process is a theme in those kind of works. Don't know.
I think it's because one's kind of reflecting all the time on, you know, on one's method and the means of the material, that it's sort of inevitable in a way. I mean, you could say that, you know, work like that is, you know, becomes too self-reflexive, possibly. I mean, that can be one effect. I mean, it's quite interesting that I've recently done for the first time for a long time, a production of an existing score, and it takes me quite a lot to do that. Actually, I mean, I have to really believe in the work. And this was a piece by Stefano Gervasoni, a really, really interesting little, I mean, incredibly difficult piece to get my head around. And what was quite interesting was that although in that case there was certainly lots of, you know, there were lots of quite intellectual processes went into trying to work out what on earth this, setting up a little Beckett text, what on earth this piece was and how it worked and so on. Actually, on that occasion, what came out was just something that was very, very intense, and it had no kind of, you know, it had no sort of deconstruction of my own processes or anything in there. It was just 12, very, very short, but I mean, about the most sort of kind of compact, intense 12 minutes of anything I've ever done or seen. And you know, it just came out as something that was just there in, you know, 12 minutes of being in the moment. Yeah. So I don't know whether that was because I was dealing, you know, in that case I was dealing with, you know, but then maybe that is different from taking a piece like that sheet of music, because, you know, it's very different, because the sheet of music you have to kind of take it apart in a different kind of way from taking apart a musical score. And it may be that, you know, just trying to engage with a musical score like that and trying to understand his intentions and trying to kind of make sense of it meant that, you know, so that was the difference. The devising process, maybe it does, you know, all those other reflexive things end up along the way, perhaps. I just don't know. I'm not sure.